Tonight, a Fairfax County, Virginia man is showing how small gestures can make a big difference. He's continuing a mission of generosity, all in the name of his late mother.
Yeah, and here at WUSA 9, inspiring and impactful stories like this really matter to us. Our Sean Martinelli takes us to Alexandria to get to the heart of it.
Here we go.
Over his life, all sorts of titles followed Ron Fitzsimmons.
I've always been an executive director of something, or a campaign manager, or a legislative assistant.
None of which topped the distinction of being Alice's kid.
She would always call me Ronnie.
Alice Fitzsimmons raised Ron and his two siblings alone.
Around 1962, my father abandoned the family, and it forced us to rely on the New York State welfare system. So we became known as the welfare family.
A label Alice tried every day to go away.
She hardly had any money, but then she'd go out and make a few extra dollars so we can get a Christmas gift, even if there wasn't a Christmas tree.
Later in life, Alice refused any help from her kids. She lived and worked in a Long Island, New York motel until her passing.
And we went to her room and we found receipts. And we learned that she had been sending $2 a month to some organization to adopt a kid in Africa.
More than anything, that simple generosity stuck with Ron. It followed as he retired from politics and became a substitute teacher.
And there was a girl in the corner crying, and I said, I went to her friend, I said, "What's wrong with Latrice?" She said, "She can't go to the prom." I said, "Why not?" "Well, it costs $50.
Ron remembered his own childhood and paid for the ticket. Then he did something much more.
And that's kind of what led to the creation of Alice's Kids.
That's the nonprofit Ron and his sister Laura started in honor of their mother. The concept is simple.
Student works but can't afford our field trip. Right here.
Teachers from across America reach out on behalf of kids who need something. It could be a field trip fee or new shoes.
We pay for those little things. Our average grant is about $100. Small things that are still very important to their self-esteem.
In 2024 alone, more than 10,000 kids were helped. In all of them, Ron sees himself.
Thank you for your donation, because there could be a chance I didn't join band if it wasn't for you. Just lifting them up a little bit, that's sometimes what kids need, just a little bit of a lift.
A little lift that can make a mighty impact. Look no further than Alice's kid.
It's a sad story, but now I can smile when I think of Alice.
That small thing makes such a big difference, huh?
Huge,
Yeah.
The ripple effect of it all.
We
right?
think about the significance of going to prom or that new pair of shoes, how much of a difference it can make in a kid's life.
The dignity that it helps to provide.
Yeah.
We know Alice's Kids also helped out a lot of high school students in California, too,
Yeah,
right?
so speaking of the prom, they're spending $175,000 to send hundreds of kids to prom who were impacted by those LA wildfires.
You know, we've heard about other people with big names doing this very same thing, but I love how Alice's seed, that small seed, has grown into something so substantial. It reminds all of us that we could do something too. We could do something too.
All those hardworking mothers out there, they need some
Absolutely.
recognition,
That's
right?
right.
Absolutely.
All right, Sean, thank you. And by the way, if you know someone at home that's inspiring, who's making an impact in our community, let us know about them. You can email Sean at theheartofit@wusa9.com.